Good afternoon, everyone. Is my camera tied up? Okay. Hey, we're there. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 72, 3 vs 3 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 3. My opponent, once more, is Sashaisha, good friend, co-host here on the Plotting and Scheming podcast. And yeah, man, I want to say probably the last 3 times we fought, he's won, so he's on a tear versus me in particular, and right now he is in fact sitting at rank 1. I think he's actually got enough rank that even if I win today, he's still securely atop the ladder to finish out the season. So, killer performance from him this season. All right, guys, let me get the prediction running, and yeah, good morning to everybody in the chat. Here in the West Coast, I guess. Gamroth, hey, good to see you. J-Chung, gonna be lurking while working. Gotcha, welcome. The Sprizzle, good morning. Tim, good morning. All right. Maestro. Uh-oh. Megan13, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Really appreciate that. And for the follow. Nice. You're on Twitch. Really appreciate that. Welcome. Argots, good morning, Task. Good luck. Appreciate that. Welcome. See you, man. All right. Music is rolling. Twitch prediction, yes? All right. It's got to be, I got to say, it was too easy for you guys doing 1 or less, 2 or more. Or 2 or less, 3 or more, rather. I think I have to go back to 1 or less, 2 or more. Yeah, that'll work. All right, here we go. All right, Tassinix versus Sashaisha. Rank 4 fighting rank 1. My 16.5 million GP to his 16.0. Data's my top 80 GP. My 3.23 million to his 3.19. Data's 430 to his 422. GAC Omicrons, we both have 88. Top 80 average speed, my 168 to his 162. Bot analysis for plus 25 speeds. I have 315 to his 257. 20 to 24s. I have 621 to his 443. Plus 20s, my 936 to his 700. Plus 4% offense mods. My 296 to his 253. Plus 6% offense mods. My 109 to his 78. Plus defense secondary of 9%. Yes, 164. And plus 14% defense secondaries, I have 52. And that's to his 225 and 51, respectively. So he has more 9% defense. But yeah, I really like that added to the chart. Hey, Neo, good to see you in the chat, man. Press Wampa, morning task. Good luck against Sasha. Really appreciate that. Gosley, good to see you. All right. Relic analysis. Total levels, my 2,612 to his 2,459. Relic 9's my 176 to his 113. That's a lot. Relic 8's my 118 to his 158. And Relic 7's my 10 to his 19. All right, Datacron analysis. Total rerolls, my 290, which is pretty good for me, to his 403, which is actually not as high as he's been in the past. I want to say he was less invigorated by set 24 than he has been by previous sets, so I don't think he went as hard, but still decently re-rolled for what he's got, right? Level 9 Datacron's my 51 to his 60, 6 to 8s, I have 1 to his 2, and 3 to 5s, I have 7, he has 7. Darthlink's on Team Sasha. I understand, man. I understand. The odds are with you on that. All right. As far as his GLs go, everything looks good and in order. Surprising, not as fast on the Leia or Ahsoka. I don't know how much that matters in practical. Although I note that his GL Ahsoka has quite a bit more offense. 1,000 more. 13. What is it? Well, not 1,000. Hey, cat? Nope, cat's just sitting there hacking up a hairball. They do. All right, meta characters. Oh, all right. Really fast Ray. Okay. Everything looks pretty good. All right. Over here to the Omega Bot report. Alexander Robertson. Good to see you in the chat, man. Welcome. Time to pause the movie and put YouTube on the TV. Black Lion, good luck, dude. Just went 3-0. 2093. Jeez. Yeah, last round, new personal best. No doubt. Yeah, man. I mean, so we got Forlom. Zuckuss is coming. I think that means we're going to get their ship, the Mist Hunter, and that's going to be a lifter for Executor, and we're going to get... You remember, it wasn't that long ago that we wanted a floor of, like, 70 at minimum for a fleet clear, right? Now, like, your floor that you're really wanting is, like, 75, and you're trying to go for 76, 77. So the fleet meta is destroyed for the moment, and yeah, these type of ultra high scores I've been seeing and hearing about all season long. This is a really exceptional time for high scores. Stevo, best of luck, Tess. Can't stay, but hope you can pull number one. The best I can do is defeat the man at number one. I can't take number one this season. He's just got too much rating over me. So it is what it is. Nevertheless, it's about actually just winning the match. All right. As far as attack times, he's all over the place. Who knows? Mods go, yeah, I remain having an advantage. We'll see if it matters today. It oftentimes does not. We have all the GSyn Omicrons, and yeah, as far as squad banner efficiency goes, he'll pick up the occasional, extra 58 that you won't. He'll be seeking out 59s, but he's very even about his 57s. All season long, he appears to have dropped, what is that? 2, 4, 5 attacks, I'd say. So yeah. He's a good fight. He's a mud wrestler. I like this kind of fight. No efficiency match here today, I think. All right. As far as his defenses the last couple of weeks, Pirate King Hondo, of course, always on defense. Queen Amidala, Lord Vader, most of the time down. Really interesting. Great Mothers, Rey Swolo EEzra, Reva, Crew, Radis, 4 out of 6 down. Ithano, Finn, Malgus, Traya, Maz, and Balin. So that's half-timing it. And I mean, that's going to be just week 2, right? I don't expect to see a lot of Maz down. I did fight a Maz actually just last round, now that I mention it. But I still don't expect that to be representative of this week. I think most are saying,
let's go, Sasha!
Woo! Daggers joined to cheer on Team Sasha. Yay!
I want you to do well, but I want Sasha to win.
Sure you do. Yes. All right. CRex, Sortie. All right. A whole bunch of other stuff. Malevolence, home 1. Always on defense. And I guess somebody didn't even see his fleet defense. Executrix, 3rd fleet. Either that or Executor or Finalizer. As far as what you would expect to see, bottom front. Probably not. Probably not Lord Vader, but maybe. Crew. Rey, Ithano, Traya, Oz, and then he mixes it up a lot. The fact is, you can see for each team gets a bar, and the colors being different in that bar means he's rotating the zones where these teams are seen. And then the shorter the bar is, that means the more uncommon that was for him to have set. So he was frequently mixing things up this season. Nice. All right, offense used by Sasha. Slacker, Leia, Jabba, DKM, Vane, JMK Cat, Wampa, DRZ, Sith Eternal, Gungans, JKR Jedi Cow, Tarkin, JML, and then, yeah, basically anything else. Occasional Balin, I think. All right, Leviathan, Profundity, and Executor on offense. No games. He's just coming through, not trying to risk it, and I respect that. All right. Yeah, it'd be interesting. And it would be interesting. Silvo, best of luck task, can't stay, but hope you can pull. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Argots, you really think another lifter for Executor is possible so soon? Do you think that Executor is not in need? Like, Executor is utterly destroyed by the other so-called meta fleets that it would be a peer to. It's destroyed by punch-up lesser fleets, as it is, even with its lifter of punishing one. You know, I do think so. Like, I don't like where... I don't... Do you guys think it's interesting for the game to be in a spot where fleet scores are higher than ever? Because I feel like we're taking less risks just to make sure that you don't get blown out on standard fleet RNG. You know?
The problem is that Executor is actively bad on defense and actively bad on offense.
Not actively bad on offense, man. I've gotten some 75, 76 action this season. Cool. It just takes, cool. Opportunity, practice.
Okay, well, it doesn't consistently beat the other two fleets, which makes it actively bad on offense.
Sure, but that's not what people are setting. So, in practical terms, like first of all, fully agree that it's not going to wow anybody on defense these days. Therefore, like finding the opportunity, I myself am getting like 75, 76. I know people pulling off the 3-man triple attacker on lesser fleets and getting 77. Like, you can't say it's wrong when people are getting it done, you know?
Yes, but my point is that on offense, it is as good as, like, Home 1 Tarkin / Chimera.
I could live with that. I could live with that statement, yeah. But it's still, nevertheless, better than it would be on defense, yeah.
Sure, but the point I'm trying to make here is that it is supposed to be one of the rock, paper, scissors. So it being, like, not particularly good on offense or defense makes it actively bad. Because the intention is for it to be at that level.
Yeah, I do think it should be one of the top 3 fleets, and it definitely feels like, Leviathan and Profundity slightly under it, then there's a bit of gap, then Executor, then there's a bit of gap, then the rest of the fleets, but those lesser fleets underneath are punching up into Executor. It's in an unacceptable spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, see here. What has he dropped on this season? Asana Nass team, Amaz Kanata, Saw with CRex, Malgus, and a Riva team. That's it. All right, where are we at with the prediction? All right.
Yeah, I think Bleach in a terrible spot, just to kind of conclude that.
65% of points wagered, 22,000 points, went 1 or less. So I appreciate the vote of confidence. 35% went a little more. So let's have a look-see at the board and get into it. Pulling up some in the Prime Bot. All right. So Sasha has posted a 2046. There is little, but some, room to maneuver in. We'll see how it goes. Bottom front, I had Queen up here with a turn meter cron, like 110% crit damage, 40% health on it. 56 banner against The Pirate King Hondo Silvo SM33 team, he scored a 52. I've seen this could force a drop on Slacker as well. And, he's gotten the occasional, 56 or so with Hux this season using Slacker. And it didn't force a drop, but a 52 will do. All right. Against the Crew Dre team with FOSF here, he scored a 54. Very nice. In this season's meta anyway. Against Ithano, Hondo, Nest, something that Sasha himself had posted and I had lifted off of him earlier this season. Thought it had a place here. He got 53. Yeah. And against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, with the Sortikron, 57. Alright, in the back, against Balin, Shin, MaraJ. Are you at 57 banners against Saw, Luth, and Kyle with the Rolocron back in action. That was, where are you? 56 against Great Mothers, Morgan, Night Trooper. Really have not been setting this, so they don't have a lot of reason to expect it to be there. Yeah. 55, nevertheless. Against Ray, Swolo, Cal, this time with the Raycron. Hadn't set this all season. I feel like he would be prepared, regardless of what he saw. But he hadn't. I know for a fact he hadn't seen me post that this season. And, for all of the clever planning, 57 banners. Against Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, and Padawan Sabine with the Jawacron. One of the very, very few compositions and Kron combinations that I saw that could maybe jam up Leia. That was the goal for the last 50 games. Top side, Trench Jango Dooku is my one and only hold on this board, with Trench having died first and then he cleaned it up. And I'm so glad that Dagger's with me on this stream, because I want to say, kiss my ass, Dagger! Talking shit about Trench all season long, big time, major tier Trench hater, and I saw TJ eat it, I've seen Sasha eat it, I've seen Fatal eat it, I myself have eaten it just in this season, and all of these players are good players.
And yet I continue to auto it. So I feel like this is a y'all problem. Shake gets it, he said, you all suck.
Just saying.
I just hit auto, and I win. So if I can hit auto and win, I feel like this is a you guys problem, not a me problem.
There's auto around. That's all I have to say to that.
Dagger and Shake to the both of you can kiss my ass, because it's the only bite I got on this whole defense.
Cass is only salty because he's lost the Trench.
No, today I'm not salty. The other day I was, but today I'm happy because it works.
Sasha has lost the Trench, and I'm the only one of the plotting and scheming crew who has not lost the Trench. In fact, not only have I lost, I've autoed it every time. And he wants to
all around.
Lady Geek, welcome. Hey, folks, not sure what I just walked into. Yeah, just giving Dagger what for, because he's a major tier Trench hater, and Trench is my only hold on today's defense. And, he thinks it's just a crap team. He loves to talk shit about it. I have dropped on it this season. Sasha's dropped on it on me. Fatal dropped on it yesterday. TJ's dropped on it this season. I'm sure other streamers that you know and love have dropped on Trench. So all the Trench haters can eat it. Thank you. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
I'll eat it if I even lose to it once and not have it be the 15th team I beat with my nearly shitty random stuff I have left.
Bobby says Tass is right. He's higher rated. That's right. That's right. That's all that matters in the end, is what my rating is today, I'm sure. No, but honestly, very good players are dropping on this team precisely for the reasons that Dagger is saying. It's like, you're not really thinking about it because it's kind of a lesser team, and then you're kind of like, yeah, I've got this thing for it, and then you're, it's going to work, and then you go in to use it, and then it doesn't work, and you're kind of like, huh.
Oh, for sure. The reason Trench gets holds is because it's one of the 2 or 3 last teams you fight, and you frequently don't have enough left. I freely admit that it's a team that can trip you up.
Wow, Darthling says, Dagger talking about autoing Trench when I'm going to auto Tass's board. Come with it, Link. I want to see it. I'll need to see that footage. Luke,
No,
in the
don't
chat.
share the footage. Every fight was autoed in 3 seconds. No footage.
No
Sorry.
No doubt. Luke B. McNeese in the chat says, looks like I'm going to go 3-0 on both of my Kyber 1 accounts. Keep up the good work on plotting and scheming. I learn a lot from you, fine fellows. Except Dagger. Nice. Very nice. Appreciate, the compliment to the show and the jab at Dagger. We always appreciate those. It's something we can all get behind.
I would also like to just say that for all those people who like to see me eat my own foot, God, we recorded at like midnight my time the last episode, and I was having none of whatever TJ was saying about that stupid ad right on defense thing. I was really fucking wrong. People did actually end up pulling their CRex. So,
Telling you, man. Anyway,
That was
back to the score read here.
sorry.
Yeah, so Trench held, and then he cleaned it up. I'll find those banners eventually. Looks like that was a 36 for the cleanup. Against Jedi Master Mace, 57. No wonders there. Finzori was a 56. Against Radis Jin K2. What was that? 58, so there's his Wampa. And then Fugitive Omega, Crosshair, Mercenary Wrecker with like an absurd, like 100% health, protection up level 3 Kron, which was... 57. Yeah. All right, so his ground score was a 1608. Average comes out to 54.5 for ground. So that's what I mean. There's a little bit of space, but not a ton. All right, here in the back for fleet, I mean, you'll see how it is when we get to the end. Clearly, I have Profundity and Executor for offense, but I set the home one with Empire fleet that I had first seen set by Herbert earlier this season. I did set Leviathan because looking at not only this season's fleet data, but also Sasha's own attack history in fleet, if he's saving triple meta and looking at what some of his opponents had set, this is kind of the best spread that I could go for to pull banners. Or at least that was the thinking. So that said, he scored in fleet a 68, a 74, and a 77. Not bad. I'll take it. And I think that Leviathan is a Leviathan mirror where we got, the double favorable for us, right? We knew that we forced the sacrifice of his scimitar, and the Phantom 2 called out Mark 6 and deleted some. Got good bites.
Well, I actually think it's the Akbar fleet that got you the banner strips.
Yeah, you think so?
Look at the fight. It's the only one that actually went like multiple reinforcements.
Yeah, but multiple reinforcements come out kind of quickly in that fight. Like even if you do, I don't know, something like Profundity to it.
You get 3 reinforcements back to back, so it's kind of...
But my guess is that he did that with triple attack.
Well, anyway, Nashorn off crack. Glad to be able to catch you live. Glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Then Tavi says, of course you can auto it with the right counter. Yeah, the board is you can 57 every team with the right counter, but it's all about taking away this counter. Hera Tran. Hey, Tass. Good to see you here.
The difference is, Vin, is that DTMG, Moff Gideon, Scout autos it, and that's not a team you're using anywhere the fuck else.
That's what I've been using the entire season. It's like shitters all around.
Yeah.
All right.
357 is what that is. And anybody losing to it should consider themselves, rightly so in my opinion, shitters all around.
Yeah. There's the judgment of Shake. All right. Top side for Sasha. Top side for Sasha is Jedi Master Mace Temple Guard with probably a turn meter Kron if I had to guess. Saw Luth and CRex with the Jawa Kron. I myself set that against him last time we fought this season, and I want to say that was my only hold again. I should check what he against that. All right, Balin Shin, Marok, Pirate King, Silvo, and Quiggle. Now, this is nasty. I've been telling you guys how my Slacker gets its ass beat In Squad Arena, I quiggled mostly. Quiggled and Pirate King, just choosing to slap down Slacker so soon in the fight that it's before he gets his first charge of ultimate. And so, yeah, I think there's merit to Quiggled here. Like, it's going to be difficult to get him out of the fight quickly. All right. Ithano, Hondo, and Nest with the Hondo Cron. No surprise there. Bottom front, Ray, Swolo, Cal with the Ray Cron. Same concept as today. All right. Ahsoka. Sorry, not Ahsoka. Brr. Aphra, BT1, and Jango with the Trench Cron. So the kick in here is, yeah, at the end of turn, Separatist allies gain defense penetration up and offense up for 1 turn. And then for Jango Fett 6, whenever another ally uses an ability on their turn, so that's basic or special, Jango Fett assists limit once per turn, dealing 50% more damage. So that is an interesting idea. However, he's not kicked off. Whenever his contract is paid out, or whenever the leader is another Separatist ally, his payout is done. But he's not starting off with his big 50% offense. And of course, he's not going to be hitting contract under Aphra. So I am assuming that it's less about this and kind of more about throwing off what I would expect and making use of stats, which is nice. Let's say that you were inclined to do some type of dash thing against the health, not really helping your case. The potency, not either. The defense, not either. But especially, 55% crit avoidance, not great for something like Dash Han Chewie just trying to put Aphra down. I don't know. All right, Malgus, Malak, BSF. Now this is an enormous cron. 88.9% health on a bulk level 3. That's a large level. Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh with the Sortie Cron, and then Traya, Nihilus, Savage with bulk level 3. A little bit more health and protection. Considerable. Good damage and all. Oh, my window's covering the last 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'll try and flash them. My bad. Depressed Wampa. Shay calling me a shitter was not on my morning go card. Fantastic. All right. I think I already penned a few spreadsheet. I meant to go last night, but it took too long for family to get to sleep, and then by the time I was ready to get started, I saw Fatal had gone live, and I'd rather watch Fatal than divide the audience attention. We dealing with ability block level 6.
How masculine do you feel, Tass?
I don't know. What are you suggesting? That's a huge amount of offense. 48% offense on that cron. That is
You should give me the Traya.
You should consider not to, Frank.
Only a man of superior testosterone would give me a Traya.
Only a man with common sense would choose not to Traya. Would choose not to give me the Traya, because that's gonna do. It's going to yeah. There goes those 20 banner lead, huh?
It would be unfortunate to drop on anything risky. This is the classic way that I typically lose matches, is my own curiosity for wanting to try something on the front wall gets the better of me, and I know I have something reliable waiting in the wings, because I, of course, usually I get through. It's pretty rare I get jammed up and can't clear the board. So I always had the thing that would have gotten through, right? But I want to try stuff. You want to see stuff tried. We're on the same side here, and I lose.
Yeah, and remember that the Traya only gets 40% health.
It is true. It is true. Okay, what did I come here to look up? Oh yeah, the raid thing.
Keep in mind, how often is it that I actually try to help you versus Sasha?
I mean, this is one of those things where your help often hurts.
How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Where's the Greta Thunberg gif? I need that.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to thank me for the experience, but nevertheless, here we are. All right. Yeah, EP Star Killer for... are we immune to ability block? In that counter?
Correct.
Yeah, it's
No.
like days in ability block? Or stun? I forget everything now in Star
You are
Killer.
immune to stun and daze.
Stun and days, but not ability block. I thought like we can be ability.
You would be correct.
Yeah. All right. So
Malicos is immune to ability block.
So the thing is only it's like what, Ray's second turn at the earliest if we do enough damage. Otherwise, her third turn that she does damage for the first time. So it's only Ben that's doing damage early. Is Traya there as Maz bait? Yeah, this is what I expect to see in the meta. We were talking about this before I went live here on my Discord. With Maz being in the meta now, just being able to crush any Sith Eternal, Lord Vader, anything and everything in between. There's, people are going to say, oh, I'm just not going to set Sith anymore, which is fine, a way to go. Other people are going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to set like 3+ Sith teams, and you have one Maz, and good luck with that. So I am expecting that this is a fork for Maz, right? You've got Malgus here, Traya here, and then very likely Lord Vader in the back. No way to know for sure.
Please check the health pools on the Savage and Traya form.
Sure, we can do that. Yeah, big prot stack on Savage, which is of course the way. Yeah, and it's health on Traya, but I don't think that matters so much when you've got the Savage as the gate guard. Because the plan of record right now is JML for the Traya.
Yeah, Hairtrend. That's why I just set Lord Vader, and if they're gonna Maz it, they're gonna Maz it. Like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, I mean, it's not invalid. Like last round, I saved Lord Vader for offense, right? And spoiler, if you've seen me go over the defense here, I don't have Lord Vader down today either. I got a clean 57 last round. I'd be looking for a 57 plus this round, right? It's not until the game creates a new balance of incentives for taking that risk, for going much heavier on defense. Like I think, my top wall is pretty light. No lie. This is not like super heavy stuff. However, the only hold I got was here on Trench. And the rest of this is more, kind of just taking advantage of Datacron, like Omicrons that were otherwise going unused, or Datacrons that were good that were otherwise not going to be used. So it's kind of stuff that is, you have to do something, but I wouldn't miss it. Now this other stuff down bottom is generally actually pretty good for the choices that it's offering. And then the back wall was just strong teams. And I'd say here at the end of this season, I'm pretty comfortable saying this is pretty solid defense for me to be setting. Because I certainly could have gone a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk a lot of smack about Trench, but it's still better than setting things like Tuskens or Tarkin.
Tuskens has been, just temporarily outclassed. I'm sure there will be a change in Datacron meta that will allow them to ascend in 3 vs 3 more, but not in the short term.
Even if they do bring a Tusken Kron, I'm not sure that's going to be good enough to bring them back into the meta with the really cheap things that just crush them.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, Mrs. I think Aphra, I'm just going to use Gungans. Go after Aphra. Good damage. I want to say the... where are you? Yeah, this one. Less crit damage, sure, but the debuff damage I think is going to matter a lot. Alright. Being an ad set, are we good? Yeah, ads are actually just ended. So
they just ended.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, conquest time just began, Shake. Yeah. Calm down. Open. We're gonna do thing. Advantage up. Drop the hammer. Yeah, just debuffs. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright. It could be... I doubt it's a fork specifically designed around Gungans, but he got it out of me. Disinclined to risk anything here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do AMK again. Cat, Mace versus Jabba. Crit damage. Which is the one that I like. This is the one with stun, so I should save the stun one for Leia. It has been seriously good to have like a mix of health and crit damage on the stat, but having that with a product level 3 and a turn meter level 3, been great all season, having that flexibility. Whether or not, one's better with Leia, or sorry, one's better against Ahsoka, one's better against Rey. It's nice. All right. Short ult and smite. I think that's what I've been doing. I've just been smiting Boushh.
I learned the last time I did this that the easiest way to avoid ult is to middle on Boushh.
Mm-hmm.
And you do short ult, but you jump Chrysanthemum for the first death, and then you just burn down. Yeah.
Couple turns later. Sure. That's the Quig. Fiddle from me, please.
Now, I'm not sure you'll do anything different than what the auto button would do, so...
I don't do... What's with the... See, you say you're on my side, but here you are with the repeated bad ideas.
I mean, it wasn't a bad idea. I literally hit auto from this point.
Deception. Lies. Every day. More lies.
You were on the stream when I did it.
Not saying that you didn't do it. I'm saying I still think it a good idea.
I'm pretty clear when I tell you to do things that there are things I would do, and not necessarily meant.
Nashorn, I'll scroll up to get your message right after this fight. Thank you for following up on it. You're right, I did not intentionally not answer. Ooh there. Hi there.
Do you think I
Now
should
we
buy
can
the
put it
Night
on
Sisters? Do you think I should buy the Night Sisters Lightspeed bundle, or wait for a potential very big drop coming for the anniversary? Or do you think we will eventually get something big, or just a normal new LSBs?
I mean, until it's known what we're getting for the anniversary, I can't say what's going to pay out better for you. I would say let your urgency decide whether or not you want to spend the resources for that light, and whatever it is, money or crystals. I don't know what the light speed bundles require, but yeah, I don't know what's coming in the anniversary. I think the Night Sisters. What's in that Lightspeed bundle there? Is that the original Night Sisters, or are we talking Great Mothers and Friends?
Let me check.
Okay.
It might not pop up for me because I don't need it. I'm not seeing it.
Traya was going to be JML. I think I'm going to do C on Malgus. I have seen, people have been doing JML against Malgus forever. And even against the previous set 23 Kron with high health, it was JML can still get it done with like a high prot Kron. But against this set, I have seen JML dropping with the combination of a high health and bulk 3. So I'm not going to attempt JML.
I would probably just hold. I don't think the old Night Sisters are worth purchasing these days.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'd say, I would say, yes, hold on them. Not even knowing what's coming in the anniversary, the urgency for the original Night Sisters is pretty low. The modern application for them is as a counter to Jabba the Hutt, which is mostly reliable. Like this last Datacron meta, while set 23 is still living, so basically till the end of next 5 vs 5, this Sortie Kron makes it much, much more difficult. Not impossible, because Fatal still can get it done, but he also has a very high tenacity Kron to counteract the very high potency given by the Sortie Kron.
Worth mentioning, though, if they give you Night Sister Spirit, and it's only $15 US, if it's $15 US and they give you an R3 Spirit and you don't have a Spirit built at all, it is giving you part of the Great Mothers team as well as, like, the non-Marin pieces to have something else.
Yeah.
To get Jedi Cal, you're going to build Marin regardless. So, if $15 isn't much to you, then yes. If you wanted to try to make your $20 or whatever go as far as possible, it might be worth waiting for the anniversary / Thanksgiving / Black Friday / Cyber Monday deals. Because they generally have some really good crystal deals or some really good, like, catch-up mechanic deals.
Hey, Boushh, man. Welcome.
Hopefully that
yes, we do bicker a lot, Dagger and I. All right.
Yeah, like Akuna 2 said, I got it just to get Spirit for GM. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. What does it cost?
$15.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't say that Spirit alone is probably worth $15, but if you could probably make use of the rest of the stuff in there. I'm sure that comes with just the characters, so probably still a good value, even just for Spirit. Marjanovic.
I was mostly saying you're going to be building Marin anyways, so this gives you Spirit plus the pieces to go with Marin.
Yeah. R. Marjanovic says, hey, Tass, what did I miss? 57-55 so far. 57 on Aphra and 55 here against Jabba. All right. Now somebody in the chat said, why not do Malgus, Sith Empire versus Traya? I really haven't done that. He's also going to be like a 58 here, Oh, that's you. That's you, RMC. Okay. Did I do justice to pronouncing the name there? Because I got Serbian family, so I'd like to think I could say that name. To Sprizzle says, I'd rather the Lightspeed bundle be more money, but with at higher relics. I see. Yeah, I see. Like $25 for Relic 7 as opposed to 15 for Relic 3. I could see that. Hey, nice. Thanks. All right, you're hoping for a Gungan Lightspeed bundle. Unlikely, but I would buy that. I'm sure as the game progresses and ages, stuff that, was relatively cutting edge here a couple years ago, like Gungans, they'll offer stuff. They have no reason. I don't know what to say. They'll get you there. Okay, yeah. You're only 3 million GP. I'd say especially for you, where at your end of the game where resources are tighter and you have to be more selective what you're going to work on, I wouldn't put time, effort, energy into old Knight systems. There's definitely...
worth mentioning though, as far as a team that's not going to be super affected by Relic Delta, Night Sisters are one of those teams. The OG Night Sisters.
Yes, that's true.
If you are 3 million... I'm not trying to tell you to buy. I'm saying it might be worth the consideration as a punch-up team because you are 3 million. Depends on what you're valuing, right? They did say that they were going to put all the Lightspeed bundles in the store permanently. So I think you're pretty safe to hold off on this because they'll just put it back in when they do that, most likely. But they did say that they were going to make the... They did say that they were going to make the Lightspeed bundles permanently available.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ranger from Reality Skew Gamers. Just rated in with 12 viewers. Sorry, what was that, Shake?
They are already permanent for people less than 4 million. The LSPs are already permanent.
Ungargle yourself and speak into your mic.
The LSPs are already permanent for people that are less than 4 million GP.
Oh, they're already permanent? Then yeah, I would absolutely hold off then, Natural. Absolutely hold off.
Makes sense to me. All right. So, let's see. Not many people attempting Malgus against this composition with a minimum of Relic 7. Which is usually lower than I go. I just wanted to have enough data, and here we go. By even setting it to 7 instead of 8, I only have, one Malgus attempt to see? Now, this is without BSF. I imagine Fear is important, classically, to this matchup. Let me remove Datacron. It would have a Cron. Now, this is going beyond this season. Historically, this doesn't really even look that good, historically. And the one time it's 100% is when you're throwing Lord Vader into the mix. So
this fight's bad. Don't do this fight.
Well, no. People are asking about it because I am sure it works at other levels of play when the relics are not as high, or maybe this isn't the Datacron equipped. Even if you just change the Datacron, it might be more likely for Malgus. But this is why I check, because things you hear different streamers say it. It's not just me. The game from the top bracket is kind of different than the top 20. The top 20 is kind of different than the top 50. Top 50 different than top 100, 150, somewhere around there. And then outside of that, it's a radically different game besides. But it's like...
Nope. Even if you open it up to every battle ever, it's like 65%.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, not looking great.
Yeah.
Anyway. Glad we checked. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick to the script and just rock it. All right. No, wait. Sorry. That's for Malgus.
Yeah, you were going to Gidme this.
No, I was not going to Gidme this because it's a Prot stacked Savage.
Yeah, you can kill it with 2 attacks instead of 1.
Don't we need that second attack to expeditiously destroy Nihilus? The way I remember doing this is it's Padme, Gideon, and Grandmaster.
Nihilus is the last one you kill.
Padme, Gideon, Grandmaster.
I've always killed Nihilus last.
Yeah, I killed Nihilus second. Either
Well, you
way,
don't have
like,
to do
he's never going to be more fragile than he would be at the earliest part of the fight. He only
No,
gets
he'd be
bigger
more
from here.
That's actually not true. He'd be more fragile the further the fight goes on.
In what sense?
He stacks more max health, which means courage kills him with less stacks. The courage does 40% max health damage. So as he stacks up his max health, you're doing more damage, which nullifies his
stack of
protection
courage.
more and more as the fight goes on.
But it's harder to have the courage later. The high courage later, right? Like, it's hard to get high courage.
Well,
That's where the fight classically stalls out, is somewhere around there, right?
I can only speak from my doing the fight, and Nihilus you do last because he's the easiest to kill.
Yeah, anyway, I'm disinclined to be risky about it.
Lucy.
Yeah. Your recommendation cost me a drop last time. It didn't cost me the match, but it cost me a drop.
I'm not trying to hear it. I didn't.
Good.
But did you lose?
The fight, yes. The overall Grand Arena battle, no. So yes, specifically, it's like, what, did you lose? Specifically the one that you gave me the advice for, yes.
Although, to be honest, though, I would actually get made this.
I really just don't.
I would not. It would be Steve, Swolo, possibly.
I have no respect for
you
this.
don't need.
And if I lose to it, I lose to it. But I have zero respect for it. All the respect in the world for Sasha, just not this team.
Yeah. I feel it not.
Eh.
How fast?
You are what a dog is when he turns around and looks after number twos. Pussy.
I see. Only in town. Others speed, doing turn meter. But all of them would be slower than Grandmaster. But yeah, as I recall, you're just buff spreading with Grandmaster first. And then Padme is doing middle.
Padme's doing kick.
In a while.
If you don't feel comfortable, just don't do it. It's whatever.
Yeah, I'm still trying to remember the fight, though.
That's fine.
Hate when I smudge my glasses. That is better.
I should probably stop derailing you because I'm actually needing to go live here in like a half hour. And I
Well,
want
that's
to
like
get
a
through
you
as much
problem
as you
now,
can
man.
before I do.
Problem of your own making.
Yeah, that's what I just fucking said. Jeez.
So, the punish for me using JML here is if he has Maz in the back, because I can find something else versus Maz. Yeah, that's fun.
Do you have CS on?
C is for Malgus. Okay.
Okay.
Use 4 lone bounty hunters for that? I haven't really thought about that yet. Alright. Also, hi Ranger, how you doing? Lurking there in the chat. How's our favorite lurker? Probably AFK after just heading in. Oh no, he's just muted.
No, I'm here. I just got back. I was heating up some food because I haven't eaten.
Yeah,
Hi, Darcy Leia.
I figured it was something.
Hi, guys. But yeah, you're doing your GSyn. Being quiet.
Good. Oh, I feel like I've... A big reason. Yeah, I've done Jabba solo. That's fantastic. I love that. A few times last season. Wow, that was basically the recipe last season. Alright, I think. Oh. Yeah, I won't be doing Leia. Did that, I guess, some time ago. Alright. Yeah. Baby. Vane. Already faster. All of them. So. And Quig isolate. Swap stone? Maybe. Be better to save the swap. The mark then? Cooldown increase twice? Sure. We'll have to do. Alright, C here with high health. You didn't have Jabba? No, I had Jabba on defense. So, no. And I want to say that was his soak for JMK, which, he got a 57 there, I think, so it would have been a 58 in some other way, I imagine. Yeah, I'll be happy to raid into your stream. I should get done here. Do I need this one elsewhere? Technically, not a lot of it here. And this one would be outrageous. Malgus, who I do have for offense. So we'll do this one. Alright. Is we can't cover. Alright. Next chance we get will be linked off with FOSF. We've already got our prop, we got what we came for. Because of the ability block potential, gonna delay here. Now if I relink, I could catch that. There it is. Now I think cast after. Transform into V-Link and Daffy. Something like that. Walk with himself. There it is. Alright. Ow. Thank you for the cooldown. And for the fun. And for the fun. Sure, we'll be fine. Okay, good. Every possible interceding turn. And off. This fight, I remember a long time ago timing out against the lone DSF because she can be surprisingly tough when her protection can restore, which is why I always make the point of draining off her max protection. Take the 57. Alright. Against his Ray. So, choice to be made. Here, right? 62% was Cere Malicos Star Killer. I find that fact. What is making this work? Minutes with the Wampa. Brought up high health and armor penetration. I can see that. Bulk 3. I think, based on my last fight using EP Star Killer, I appreciated having, you know, it would have been nice to have the Bulk 3. I can have good offensive stats to compensate for not having the dark side buffs level 3 instead. There it is. Yes. Let us adjust then. Originally, I was thinking about Cere Malicos Star Killer, but that looks actually typically worse. So let's give this a go one more time. And last time I did this, I've done this twice now this season. This will be the third attempt. First time early in the season, I won. Last time I lost because I didn't keep Rey debuffed while she was going into that second ultimate. And when she came out, she deleted EP and Star Killer. Great. Alright, let's sort by armor penetration. See what we've got. Dark side, bulk. This is what we used last time. And it hit hard. Just didn't have protection here. Crit damage, offense. Armor penetration, huge health. Awkward. Alright, this is probably the best choice. Reasonable armor penetration, crit damage, some offense besides. Bulk level 3. Let's see if this can take us through the woods. Okay, how we doing? Okay, ads are going, so we'll chill here just a minute. Matter of fact, while the ads are playing, I'll step away and just leave you guys with Dagger for a second. Dagger, and who else is with us? We still got Ranger.
Why would you do this? Why?
I'm abandoning you with Dagger, with Ranger. Shake is still
with you.
Shake is still lingering and lurking in the midst.
Yeah, I mean, one of the people in this chat owns an oil field, and it's not Ranger, Tass, or myself.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Talks amongst yourselves.
Yeah, this is the part where I say that unfortunately Caleb Williams is not the answer for the Chicago Bears. Fuck the Steelers. And man, the Packers offense looks horrible, even though they put up a bunch of points on the Steelers defense.
I tried. Guilty Unleashed. I tried. I tried my best.
And by trying, he means he just watched me do it without doing anything.
No, I could.
No, I kid. No, I actually want Tass to win one of these versus Sasha, man. It's getting real hard on the pre-show. I'm plotting and scheming to be like, yeah, Sasha, Tass, how'd the, fight go, huh? And it's always just Tass is like, I lost again. And Sasha's like, haha, dumb bitch, you lost.
Is that how it goes?
More or less.
I think I'm going to go with less. Yeah, I don't think that's how it plays.
No, Sasha is a very kind individual who does not rub it in at all, which is disappointing.
Y'all can't be you.
All right, I've made it back. Let's see how this goes.
I suppose if you rewind America 150 years where he actually gets to own Tass, he doesn't have to really speak out too much about it.
He's come back at all the best times.
Earlier, we were talking about how Sasha just kicks the shit out of you every time you play.
I'm not consistently winning. Not here to bullshit nobody about that. That's
that is the most generous way to put it. I am not consistently winning.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I ask you.
You didn't land a stagger.
Wow, got wrecked on the staggers. That is something.
In fact, you only landed stagger on the one person you couldn't TMR because they had inspired.
Yes, it has been a good time.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You are not in any way.
Yeah, I'd put shock on Ben so you can stun them when you go to the wall.
Yeah, that was what I was just thinking about. Probably wanted to do it now.
I would basic on Ray here.
Yeah, that was the only other real choice.
Yeah.
Alright, stop Ben from doing stuff in the first place.
Damn,
that's just fan-fucking-tastic. Just wouldn't change it.
I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's just like, oh my god.
Dude.
This is the Murphy's Law fight right here.
The good one. Oh, please
You
don't.
should.
You probably want to put shock on Ben, by the way.
I'll do my damnedest. Ooh, okay. Probably just basic him because I want to save the thing. Hit her down. Okay, you're down and under. AoE to pulse them out.
I would basic on Ben.
Yeah. So there's an ability block. We don't care for those.
And here you can... Yeah, you want to hit Ray.
Yeah. Gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, you can do AoE here because that on Cal.
On Cal,
that should put him into DI. You about to get whirlwinded to hell?
Nope. Now we got saved on that. Let's rocks here just for good measure.
Oh, just basic. There's no reason to do anything special.
I don't think he's got his cleanse back up, but boy, would I feel stupid. You just came out. Now, I could actually do something. I could do this, kill, like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, this works. You play whack-a-mole a bit. And you kill Ray. Yep. All right.
You wait for Cal to drop. Cal drops right
then
there.
You drop a giant Star Destroyer on him.
Maybe.
Do middle.
Yes,
It's
middle's
like
the only chance we have, if not immediately. And there it is.
There we go.
Stress. Okay,
You're welcome.
This is
for the
actually a
deft
big
hand.
up because we saved Cere Malicos.
You're welcome for the deft hand helping you through this fight.
I was gonna make. I was considering A and B, but I
did this fight well past when it was popular to do so, and lost it a fair amount because there was a reason it wasn't popular to do so.
Wow, we got really unlucky with the opener too.
Still pulled it out. I hope Sasha watches this and thanks me later for helping you.
That is nuts.
Ooh.
All right,
Ooh, look at that back
I mean,
wall.
no. Things expected. Things expected. Chapter 1. So here we go.
No, the C. The C.
Yeah, things expected.
You expected C and Lord Vader?
Yeah, I expected 4 Sith.
Okay.
It's because that's, I mean, all Sith, no Sith, something. True, that's fair. And Paz Grogu.
I guess
that's
seeing
fun.
Malak. I guess seeing Malak and Savage up front, I didn't expect to see C.
Hmm. Sorry, babe. Okay, so it's Reva for Saw up top. Oh yeah, that's one I said I wanted to check, right?
Hello, my friends. So let's start.
I hear you listening to the Bit Dynasty video.
You heard nothing, Trebek.
Not a lot of these. They're in the wild. Wampa's a no-go. Leia, Lord Vader will do it. Okay. Maz doesn't do it. Matter of fact, that's another good question. Yeah, it's not a question I have to deal with today. I guess I was going to think about outside of the Sith. Is Maz really just stomping something else that I should be looking at? But I have I have Lord Vader or C to go after. I'm guessing it's going to be Lord Vader, so that'll be Maz. Who do I want today? I guess it's just going to be Kix Quiggled again. Do I actually need Kix? I feel like I don't. I feel like I'll just take, like, Brutus. Something like that. Now, I guess we do look up Maz. Yeah, nobody's taken this on with Eva. I see Lord Vader here was a 53. Wow, that looks horrific. 3 minutes. Kron's kind of unimpressive, though, so might be able to make it different. I'll take that under consideration, because Reva's the mark right now for that. Cere Malicos is available. Can I see Cere Malicos here? Did you do that? Oh. Drop it to 7. Does that give us something else? Wampa 25%. Cere Starkiller. Okay. I feel like regular Cere Malicos would work. Louise. Okay. So, no Great Mother, so no DRZ application. Think of it. Maz Kix. What, Kron? No Queen. Not a lot of data to go off. Cere Malicos, real. No. Cere Malicos, Starkiller. Alright. Alright, I can see that. Anyway, Leia Drogan R2 is what we'll do for Ahsoka. PKM Paz Grogu. What's that a called? Haven't I? Against Trench, I've done it. I've had that as a 57 banner answer to Fugitive Omega. Against yeah, that's everything. All right. What was his prawn? Oh, Rolo. Wow. My man. All right. No clean. Alright, Star Killer, Sith Eternal, AMK. Setting this. Yeah, see, Cere Malicos, Cal doesn't do it. Star Killer is needed. Nice little puzzle here. Traya, though, that's a good fit. Okay, that's good. That's if that's the toughest team, then I'll need to make a solve around something. Sith Eternal. That could be Lord Vader. The other thing was to do that versus Saw. Dag, are you still here? When are you starting? And he's not here.
Probably firing up in the next 15 to 20 minutes, maybe
Okay.
half hour if I push it.
Definitely. All right, let's go topside and take on the fights that we know we have to. First up, Pirate King. Let's see what this is made out of. Gray was on defense with crew, so yeah, we're sticking to the script with FOSF and Hux. All right. Tier Maul Malicos Cosley, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think there's a good spot for me to find to use that yet. Sure. Sorry, Hera, my face was blocking the bottom. The bottom two teams in the back were Lord Vader, Appo, CX2, and then Maz kicks Vane with the kick scrum. All right, so first, it is interesting to see. I don't think I see any like actual Wampa bait here. Yeah, I don't think so. Not unless, I wonder if that Sith Eternal team could be killed by Wampa before crew takes it and stuns us. What do you think about that? Kind of bad, but fun. Malgus, probably here for JMM, yeah. Whatever, basically. Fine. Yeah, Malgus will do there. Yeah, we'll keep working on the solve for the rest of this board. Wampa is immune to stun with Wampacron unless you've used it. Forgot about that flare. That might actually be a thing. A thing. That is the less important part of it. Let's have the crew. Really, nobody said it was true. How am I going to interpret? What can I do to substitute place it? Maybe Traya, like the threat of cooldowning. I'm trying to emulate what that threat would be without actually having it. Wampa. Cats. Relic 6. There's something bad happened. Still, I think there's something there. I don't know if I have to be risky. Anyway, where is my... All right. See here. On Silvo and go from there. Pray. Wiggled is gonna like a bee. Yep, we did there, so this make over here. Swap's done. Don't need you to take any turns at all. Now the damage starts rolling. Boy. Calling Blacker is really gonna do nothing. Anything specials of any kind. I mean, we would get the blind off of Slacker to the very least. I wonder why that hit. Because
can't evade while stunned.
Yeah, you can't. I guess you would say, yeah, you can't. It's like I'm blinded. I don't know. I guess that's how the stack up works. See this? This is what I'm afraid of. This shit right here. This is terrifying. See how much damage was just done? Gotta finish you, but you can be revived, so it's not really the value for happening. Value. Worth something, he said, before losing Slacker like that, man. This is what I was afraid of.
No.
Yeah. I think he might have me here. We might be screwed. Okay, we'll withdraw from that. Yeah, that's rough. So this is exactly what I was telling you guys about. I've been seeing this, and I've been wondering if this was coming all season, something like that. So that's a good one. Yeah, Quig is crazy. I wonder how much of that is actually intended, because to eat up a galactic legend like that is a tank. I've said this before. This guy is what CG... what I think thematically Paz Vizsla should have been, right? Like, just devastation. Not just a final burst, but just generally devastation. Anyway, yeah, I checked out the mods on these. I was concerned about this when the moment the round started, but yeah, it's just great tank setup, full protection,
yeah,
defense
not
mods, nothing
there.
Special here. If we take a look at the stats, I guess special in the sense that it is relatively fast, so he is going to churn through more turns. Meaningfully more turns if you a lot of people have them in the lower 200s.
Taking Dre cost you as well there. No Hondo means you don't need Hux, which means you should have taken Dre.
Yeah, Dre was not an option. It's true. Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm not saying it was. I'm saying that's one of the ways to shore up that matchup in some of those fights. I'm not saying it was an option. I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
Yeah, I know.
You just kind of got RNG'd out by...
Yeah, I don't know that I call... I mean, you can call it a lot of things, for sure.
You did get RNG'd out. They could target one of three people. They targeted your SLK.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty clear that the AI for that team tends to prioritize SLK. Because that is really consistent behavior. It is the exception for me that Hondo doesn't open up with the cooldown increase on Slacker. And then whenever possible, they tend to focus Slacker. So Dre was on defense, Flare Boot. I set the crew Dre team because, one of the few ways to...
I'm going to eat my words on this, but they've been targeting the First Order idiot for me.
I'm glad for you. I think that if somebody does hit the First Order guy, FOSF, and knocks him low, like he's red, then the AI will tend to focus him, but not before. Not before that. It has to be like he incidentally gets chipped down to red before Slacker, and they might focus him. Otherwise, in Squad Arena, they keep their eye pretty close on Slacker. Yeah.
Yeah, my experience is that they go for the squishiest person on the team, which is Special Forces. He seems to be a lightning rod in my fights.
Let's see if I can find a path through this.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm thankful I cannot relate.
Yeah, I guess. All right, Pirate King Hondo.
Oh, Cere might actually work here. It might be one of your options.
Maybe. There's probably not going to be a lot to see here, but we'll see it anyway.
Got to chip out a side.
Yeah, Slacker has... yeah, I mean, if you're going to win, it's like Cere Malicos Star Killer with that. Vane has lost. I mean... I might try Cere Malicos here anyway. Cere Malicos Fulcrum? Either that or like Cere Malicos 9. Could do it with the 9th. Health isn't go away. So, oh yeah, Maul. What's wrong with Maul? Okay. Where people were successful. Got this one. I think this is probably the time for this one to shine, right? Got the buffs up 3, high armor penetrations, health. Right. Quig, good to see you, man. You guys are too kind. Yeah, this must be a fun time for you. Named Quig Master in the age of Quiggled supremacy. Yes, is AoE in level 9? Who's level 9? Alright. How do we want to do this? I'm going to try and blow up Silvo. Cooldown increase on who? Probably Pirate King, if I had to guess. Logo player, hey, what's going on, man? We're in a desperate state. You're actually here at the clutch moment, about to do it. Slacker failed here against us. My first failure against with Slacker all season versus Pirate King. So we'll have to see. Yeah. I do hope they allow me to participate in this here fight. Alright, our attacks can't be evaded, so we begin with rocks. No stun. Yeah, I mean... push to where? Push to him, and then down with Silvo, probably? Oh, wait, we would... Yeah, we're gonna end up stuck on you, right? So, what? Push, spin, or just go all in on Quiggled? Don't get to fully ignore taunt. I think we'll do like this. Then just go in, all in on Quiggled. It's going to be impossible to get around him taunt-wise, so the only way out is through, type of thing. We just destroyed him. You see how Maul just destroyed himself there? That was interesting. Ramping up Malicos a good bit. See how much profit there is. Yeah, we're gonna basic here. We're almost there, buddy. Okay, we got this. Two. Yeah. Okay, you won't be coming back though. Push spin and then go for the finesse in the end. Like that? Yeah, okay. Hey, let's dare. You're actually gonna dare though. Feel it. Yeah. Multiple turns in a row. Look at that. That's literally, he just took 3 turns. I was counting on being able to rotate through another set. Man, that is some bullshit. This is just gonna miss, right? Something to time out sounds. See. Is he just doing it? We'll still submit it. That's progress.
D up to the sword.
Oh. Yeah, no, Finzori's on D. Sluggo player, indeed, it was real. It was bad. It was real bad. Dangerous times. D here. Yeah, it's the level 6 that's juicing the damage. The stacking offense from Tropic. So, like, Vane for this. Not really sure what to do. Have a look. Interesting. EKM was able to do. How so? It's kind of a whatever cron. Okay. So that would make it more doable with some type of half decent cron, yeah? We'll go with the product. Out of curiosity, yeah, 50% win rate when you do this with Hux. So yeah, Dre would be significantly better at 83%. So yeah, something to think about when we come back to 3 vs 3 next time, at least during the lifetime of the Pirate Datacron, set 24, that long text. Wiggled is a serious threat to Slacker. Fair. Cere's throw can't be evaded, Romjo? Yeah, fair. I think we can all agree we weren't going to be knocking out Quiggled, though. I don't think he was about to lay down. All right, health-wise, what do we got? Protection up is what I'm kind of going for. Fixcron is reserved. That's here. That is for Leia. So I guess it's you. All right. You got ads running right now, so we'll wait a moment. Cosley, Bounty Hunters with Mando can deal with him. Bam, not pause. I thought I saw it with pause. Oh, no, you're right. It was Bam. Oh. Reading is key.
Yeah, the true bad damage basically to kill.
Sorry?
You need the burst to most likely kill the guy.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure the birds are pretty important here. Reading is hard, Exo. It's true. It's true. thanks to a lot of you guys, and a huge shout out to the Pills. A lot of you are not having to deal with ads right now, but we're almost back. We're almost ready to go. There we are. All right, we're back. Let's see how this goes. The siege continues of Pirate King. As one does. 3 turns. I think we have to do this. Okay. Hi. Okay. Then probably have to roll it here, right? No. 19's as good as we'll get. Almost there. Stay on target. No. Obviously, don't call the one that dispels. Yep. Okay, almost there. Please call somebody that can kill this guy. Alright, that's good. The bad part's the whole once he gets to revive everything. So we'll have to put him down again quickly. I want to say... Man, you just will never call BKM. There, that's what I need. I need more of that dispel action. You're gonna open this span, I feel. I'm just gonna base it. No. Because he's gonna ult, gonna come back. I just want to wrap you out like immediately. Soft. Full his turn meter was. I thought we were in a better position.
Hey, the difference is no spot to you, right? House with any Falcon just never assisting. And this guy just calls assists, but on fucking the wrong people.
Yeah, I'm definitely having a tough time with that today.
Try and deal with Bam's birds. If you can. We'll make coming back impossible.
Trying to just wrap him out. What in the hell? You call everybody but the intended hand. And big. Makes sense. No. Okay. God. If even half of the attacks that have called Bam had called BKM, fight would have been over. Solid minute ago. Even half. It took fucking forever on RNG. All right, so we made it through. I mean, we probably lost the match off that, but it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson because Dre has been useful to me this season on defense. But yeah, that is a reasonable punish for not having Dre. Like 30% win rate difference just not having her there. So that was 0 plus, and this was a here. Those plus I got it done in the end. 0 plus 1 plus what, 23 was it? I think so. Yeah. All right. See about the rest of the board. First of all, let's do some quick math. I still think we're sunk, but I just want. I owe myself to check. I write down 08 on ground. So 1608 minus, what is it? 576. Now let's see. I need to score an average of 56.8. Yeah, on the rest of the board to tie his ground score. So possible, but yeah. How much has the plan changed? Yeah, why is it always banned? Just, it is what it is. Let's see here. Vane's still the answer for Balin. Riva for Saw. Guess we're gonna do Maz here, so let's get that one out of the way. Maz kicks Quiggled! Yay! Grand Champion Quiggled. Okay. This fight just takes a little while when you don't have an attacker in here, but it still goes. Oh, that's right. I said I wasn't going to do this. Just because it takes forever. Guys get wrapped so crazy hard. We're dazed. Hello, kitty. Yes. It is taking a while. gonna put it on auto here. Keep it all focused. Or drop that fucking Order 66 expeditiously, lady. Any of that shit. There's my taunt, Squiggle. You dare die. Don't you dare fail me. Don't fail me now. You're supposed to be dead.
If this fails.
Alright, that's fine. 55, we can compensate somehow. Yeah, with an attacker of any worth, that would have been quicker. Just did that on reflex because I've done it last. Okay, the Maz kicks I haven't solved for, have I? Didn't I? Very few of these. We here. Yeah, I can see why Sith teams are not hot. All right, so what do we do for you? Lord Vader. Oh. Can we do Inquisitors versus Maz? Something like that? And then Lord Vader? This is of Aphra. Wampa. Right. We were going to do Wampa versus Seed. Let's check that out. If we lose off this, then I think it has been an honorable fight. But I have high hopes. How much offense? This is a lot of crit damage. We'll have to see. DI for 2 turns. Dig that. That's dangerous to us. Nothing ventured. Gain. Balin. When doing Bane versus Balin, you need the Wampa Crom? That's the only thing I would want to check. First of all, Wampa. Wait a minute. Why am I... Dang. Alright, Bane's 100. Best banners look to be about 7 with Raj. Kind of interesting. Malak? Yeah, okay, so it's possible to get 57 there. And they're using somebody used the Darth Vader Cron to do it. I want to think that that can work. That would require Malak, and I was going to do Malgus Malak BSF versus M. Some number of these are able to. Off. Yeah. Is the trench? Or is the Dooku everything? I don't have Dooku available, but... What about Seth? Yeah, it looks like Seth has a good chance of making it. So Vane said it is. For a 57. Okay. Traya Nihilus versus Ithano Hondo Nest. We'll take enough health on the Kron where we can hopefully endure the big Ithano hits. JMM Depa still gets Malgus Malak. Riva for Saw. Really shocked. Saw. No data. Oh yeah, that's right, I did. So he did attempt Wampa and then dropped on. That was early in the season. Then he cleaned up the leaderless team lost. Okay, so no reason out. Yeah, then I think we're safe to do this. We did our homework. We'll see you in hell. If we die, we die. Please do not brat me immediately. Not be clear enough about how important I am. And not be brat me. Yeah, we're deceived, so we can't counter. Just chill. Good girl. Be a good girl. Yeah. Nothing. Smack your shit. Kitty, stop it. I think I would wait all this. Yeah, I think I'm probably right about it. Alright, 58. That's good. We needed the help. This one will. This one. Let's think about this. I want to say that's the right way to do it. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, you can do it either way, I guess. Just thought I'd check. Alright, we're good. Is this really important? Could be. Yeah, because it ends up being Leia who gets the fracture. Right. Oh. No. All right. Back. would you. That was just defense up there. Ow. You being locked down is just fantastic. Love that, would you think? We can't do that. Could dispel this. Might have been a good. Hammering ya, boy. Okay. I want to speak out of turn, but the possibility exists that R2 might get to do it. How about that? Okay, so you can't really do it. That's fine. I will still take it. We gotta stun you. Be chill. You were supposed to be chill a long time ago. Then you were not. I don't want to waste my big hit here while I'm up with 5. Follow up that. Sure. Done again. So can we install this for banners? It actually is kind of a long way. Call her, I guess. Call her. Basic, big hits. Ooh, yeah, I mean, whatever. Could be what it is. 56 I can live with, though. I can live with that. All right. What would be super hot would be a Lord Vader house versus JMM, perhaps? Rotate Malgus for a better purpose? What end? I mean, to the end of having something from Oz, that would be... tough getting showing respect. Rare combination. Oz 7 here. Oz kicks. That was with kicks around this. All right, Queen. Yes, really. The banners are kind of crap. I guess we should sort ban. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I thought Reva might be good for that. All right. Then Lord Vader Appo CX2 here. Gonna have to use the whole buffalo today. What is left for Ithano then? That's the last call. Because it was originally going to be Traya, and if I'm moving Traya over to deal with BKM, why is that? That is still really happy. So good on banners. I think that's about it. Sevens. Yeah, Traya is only halfway good. Malgus, my own BKM, not available. Stuff that's not gonna work. Rarely. Open that. Really? What do I have? Nass. Maybe gas? Gas would be. This there. Viva can work. I might risk. Talk to me. How do you make this work? First of all, what's his product? Okay. What's this? Okay, we already have that on. Oh, all right. No GLs in this thing. So talk to me. What did you do to win? You had protection and crit damage. Yeah, your debuffs meant that you might have been able to spam stuff, I guess. Okay, we might do that. So this moves Malgus. Yes, this moves Malgus to deal with Ithano. Don't have a bit of a fear coverage. That's an issue, yeah. Folks are gonna get kidnapped, yeah. Gotta go with super. What the hell? No other Malgus attempt. We're still gonna risk. Okay, so that is E, Scorch, and for them. All right, out the back wall. Let's continue. Oz, that was going to be Viva then? Yeah. Yeah, time is a factor, Cosley. I hear you, man. Trying not to stall out, but if there's a chance of winning, I'll try and work at it, and there is still a chance. So, trying, man. Trying. Okay, what do we do? Probably kicks first. 5 is a problem. If we get a death mark, I don't think Oz has it. We'll have to see what happens. I see that we are in an ad set. That is my bad. I think it's pretty important though. If she ever gets to things, so we'll probably torture her. You're all just basicing and shit. So what do I care? Be nice to save this bill slightly later in the fight. Really needing. Turn one. Our turn. Shit. Forever. Throw down. This is fucking it. Alright, let's just blast her. I need you not responding to my attacks and other people gaining turn meter. Your revive is coming soon if I do this. We can at least get... move is to get dodged to shit. Ah, now he's got taunt up. You're about to do this. Let's see if it matters. Okay, it matters a lot. Matters a fucking lot. Oh shit, we actually got it. Amazing. What do we do here? Pray, give it. 56 is better than I deserve. I'll take it. Still not doing great on the damn, banners front for scoring like 56.8, but I don't know, maybe we can make something up in fleet. Who knows? Yeah, a couple of these fights I could have been a little. Okay. When Traya is knocking this out, kind of bulked out, I guess. Doesn't even look like something particularly great is required. I won't admit. I don't think I'll use it here. You bet the one or less? Well, you already lost then, right? Because I should pay that out because we had 2 drops there on Pirate King, and I count that. You know, it's more than 1 drop. The banner count is different, so fair. Okay, let's pay out that 2 or more right now. Okay. I thought about setting pecan, not roller. Here. No. Anytime. May at any time. 2. Like so. No. Damn shit. What? How did you survive? Witchcraft, I said. No. Oh shit, that was a pretty big hit over there. Ow. Hits. Her. Now pause. Okay, so can we get some more healing? Oh. Want him? Yeah, that's how we'll get it. Here it is. Take a drain. Oh, did we already play? They're full reel? 57, so we got the money. Oh no, there's... Alright, let's see where we stand, banners-wise. Starting to clear. Had a, what was it, a 1608, 11, -2, divided by 4. Need to score 57.5 to tie, so we need to be over. Yeah, that's gonna be not quite what's gonna happen. So we're gonna have to make up those banners, yeah. Right. Lord Vader Appo Cere. Against, I have a saw tab still. Because when I saw that, wasn't Kyle, it was CRex. All right, all Omis and everything equipped, blah, blah, blah. Lord Vader, 53, and you had a tough time there. All right, Appo CX2. Gotta get the 57. Oh, probably. So little up. Alternatively, go with armor penetration. Dark side, what would we have? Super bulk. That's dependent on bounds resetting. Very unlikely to buddy, but only 1 life. Yeah, but we had only 60% bulk. Yeah, this is actually substantially more bulk. So aside from the cooldown reduction gimmick, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, you missed betting today, Swoggle player. No worries. Hey, Swit. Nass, what you doing? Welcome home from school. Ray Rock, good Manic Monday tasks. Been lurking while I'm working on my RD3. RD Relic Delta 3? What does that mean? Alright, here we go. Still thinking about it. Like the sense that I have more bulk from this, for sure. But I wonder if that cooldown reduction thing's important. Every turn you're doing this. Limited once per turn. I guess it isn't the whole.
Inside voices.
Yeah, we're really quite loud today, sweet.
Oh, are we?
We are.
You know how loud you're.
Yes, but I'm the subject of the show.
And your voice.
Who do you lock down? I don't know. Whoever you have. Yes. Oh, round 3. RD. I got it.
I was about to say task. I just heard you say that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was confused.
The other RD3.
What is this?
What is this?
Holy shit! You see the size of that hit on you, boy?
I did, yeah.
How you doing this? Guy? Dead? I'm confident? Yeah. I don't know. Probably you. Had to guess. Dispel all this crap. Crap returns. Oh, no! That is insane. That's before the bombs even. That our sheer overwhelming size save us. Oh boy, you can special. You can, but you can. Long ass fight.
Yeah, it is. It's about over.
Getting to a better place.
Yeah.
Need the big heal, please. High emphasis. Okay. Getting closer. 57. Had him the whole time. Probably should have.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, so that rotation proved fruitful. Riva into Maz and Lord Vader into Saw. Bane. And we said we were doing this with Darth Vader Kron, I believe. Vader Kron. That what it was? Yeah. Best chance at keeping him and holding on to the banner. Here's hoping.
I'm praying. I'm pooping.
Hey TJ, it's close is the answer. Things are rough. We had to 3-shot the Pirate King. Dangerous times.
Yeah, SLKR.
I'll make it. Stop that. I can't insist enough upon to stop that. Supposed to stop. And good. Be dead. 57 as advertised. We got what we came for.
Huh?
Empire. Armor penetration? Crit damage would be premium because DCT is a special damage, but we would still want Dark Side Bulk. So it has to be this one.
Looks good.
All right. How to pursue the fight? Wait a minute. Wasn't somebody? So yeah. Right line. Yeah, this is supposed to be just as well. I'd pull back. Ha ha ha! But yeah, Malgus would. So, Malgus, Malak.
Thinking Darth Revan?
Darth Revan. Yeah. We have him. We have him for the purpose.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. I was like,
Got our very, very highest health.
I got scared.
Yeah, that's kind of what you were thinking here, friend. All right, let's see if we got this.
I think you got it.
Play the bet. All right. Yeah, this will have to be it. Disabled. May as well dispel you. Make disappear, please. Turns. Right. Will revive. Save the AoE at the moment. Everybody be cool. AoE will trigger counterattacks, but it should also put up taunt on Malak. Helpful. Okay, Drano, part 1. Got a rise out of that one, did you? Space Jam dunk. Yes, no. Consider already that high. Not gonna get easier for me. You have a bunch of buffs and shit. We could just let that mature. Yeah, hit the fear again. That's what we don't want to do, is take too fucking long. So stuck. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, that's
God.
tough shit. But we didn't want it. That might be too much to overcome. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, I didn't feel like I was wrong to go after him first, but
No, I didn't think so either.
maybe it should have been this guy the whole time. I gotta save the Space Jam. This guy. Jesus, that is bad.
See the issue of him rapping far too much?
No, it wasn't really ramping. He did his AoE into Darth Revan just having done his lightning, so he had ferocity, so he took like the maximum possible damage. You know? You're gone. Ever. No?
Well, there.
Something. Restoration is outrageous. You asshole. That was fun.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate timing with Darth Revan.
Yeah, I mean, at least I know what it was. I could have continued to hold off on the storm, done it later in the fight, because it's good banner restoration if you have it till the end. 3 there. That is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Probably will have to do incredibly on fleet to have any kind of chance. Oh, well. All right, this is the final one. Which... What was the Chrome people are using?
They bulk with the crit damage you were looking at earlier? Or you said unless it changed? For that special.
This was a cooldown reduction. But yeah, that was a weird ass. Okay, 55, 56, 57 with high crit damage. Yeah, 115% on. So dark side crit damage. The focus. And look at this. We have just such a device.
Well, my.
How much survivability was it? 35% minutes. There in the drill. Really, put this and go with God. Try and put the fight down.
Hello.
It. Hey, Wolfman, good to see you. How you doing today? Play some Helldive.
Wolfman.
Yeah, you haven't been seeing us fight the other races of Helldivers.
No, I haven't. No, just there's only so much I could watch of Task doing Task things.
You better fucking not, man. This up. Up. Still, okay, you're already marked off. Roll. Dare, leave Brittany alone. Don't you dare.
Oh,
my God,
no.
If you're the one that killed me, so mad.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, if the tank himself is what sunk the fight, I would be legitimately. How are we looking? Who can't? Super fucking neato to get a turn before the end of the universe. How do we want to do this? We can't debuff the others for shit. Basic for his own sake, then come around.
Yeah, try to build it. Yeah, build that shit up.
Gotta be basic and then into third, into middle. Said confident.
Almost there.
Okay, so that one's important. 2.
Okay.
Can't gain the buffs right now. I'd love to taunt, but no, 2. Quite awkward. Quite awkward. Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Boy is stabilized, but for the grace of God. That one. Now, this might be bad to do it this way for banners here if I drop the nuke.
Right.
But if he does another AoE, I'd feel like a fool for losing Tarkin. So let's just bomb him and see if there's something we can do to ride this out to the end. Chill.
Yeah.
Chill. Everybody be cool. You were supposed to be cool. Shields up at last. Debuffs? Debuffs heal us a little bit, as I recall. Yeah, I mean, a little bit more. That order 66. Basic. Think of this time? Yeah, I mean, you know what it is. 56 will have to fucking do. Considering what that was looking like, that will have to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, looking back, I think just the bulk would have been fine. All right, we are 7 banners down off a tie. That's what we're looking at going into. We're 7 banners down. Okay. Negotiator, on 1. Execute CRex. This is it. So, let's figure this out here. Need to score above 75 average on each. No pressure. No pressure.
Oh, is that all? Well, I thought it was going to be something different.
It is actually possible, but it would have to be like 75, 76, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Depends what you have for
I'm going to take a quick couple-minute break before these fleets. Thank you for sticking this out. Thank you, Ranger, for joining. And yeah, Dagger's probably already live, right?
Yeah, he's in the chat talking shit about Trench again.
Okay.
As is tradition.
Yeah. Okay, this is great. Oh, Dagger, you're about to open fleet. Fantastic. Good stuff. Yeah. Easy 57 on Trench. That's fine. Come up and fight the big boys and say that. Boss man. See what you got. All right. We'll be right back. And yeah, I mean, talk to Ranger, I guess. I'll normally I would go to a waiting screen, but we've got guests you can talk to, so pick his brain. I'll be right back.
Pull up the old YouTube here real quick. Get that chat out. Come on, YouTube. Don't be like this. All right. We are live. Good to see everyone. Yes. 77 and 275s. So you're saying, hey, what up, Guilty? So if we're mathing, and the math's mathing, he needs either 77 and 275s or 276s and a 75. And I thought this was going to be rough.
I mean, he has his 276s. I don't know about the 75 part.
That's the part I don't know.
Because it should be good to 76/77, the home one.
Right.
And same for the Trixie. The last one, I don't know how the negotiator is going to be.
Yeah, I don't know what he has for offense. Is he
All right,
going all 3 capital? Are you going all 3 capital fleets?
No, I don't have all 3 capitals.
Okay.
I have.
We were doing some math then.
So we've got Profundity for home 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have Executor that I
76.
can use versus Executrix. I think I've done that before. That was a 75.
Okay.
But then we need something clean for Negotiator. I've gotten a 74 versus Negotiator using Executor before.
Let's see here.
I anticipate a 76, right? So if we take that number again, 226 minus 76, 150 divided by 2, I still need 75 on the up.
Right.
That's to tie. That would get me the.
Yes.
Well, let's see.
If you were.
Yeah, I have Negotiator.
He ain't got much.
So
You don't.
what it would have to be. I wonder what this execute. So this is what? Iden and Hinton. That is. Let's see if we can find something efficient for that.
I want to say Executor is like your best bet. Aside from a mirror, which you can't do.
what have we got? Quantity home. Oh, let's do some food. Buy home. All right. So, okay, Executor 74 is the very, very best. Negotiator 73.3, but that's with 2 reinforcements. Are you even doing most? Evidence would suggest that is not the case. So what makes this good?
They just killed them before they reinforce. You do mass on Scythe,
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it for the game.
it's game over at that point.
Then I think we would only take the 1 reinforcement. Have what do you call it?
Being plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. And then so that's for Executrix. And then
Look
that
up
means
Nigo with the 5 starting. See if that's any better.
Huh?
Nigo 5 start instead of like look up
start.
what is better.
72. Finest Spanners is this with why we
Okay.
So
So if you
Okay.
just go Plo, that'd be probably 74, 75 on that against the Executrix.
yeah, it looks like if we got what we wanted, it would be 74, which would mean that I would have to get 76 here.
On both of them.
76
You can
here.
try for 77 on home one if you want.
That I would love to look. Yes.
No reinforcements, triple start, basically.
Yeah.
So profanity using
was his
no
style?
reinforcements, basically.
Of course you got. What's Sasha liking? Just those 2? Is he having just those? It is indeed. So just Cassian. Banner. There it is.
There you go.
There it is. It exists. It exists. So if we get the 77 there, that might be the breathing room we need to do this. All right. Let's attempt this one and see whether or not we're just wildly out of sorts for having any ambition at all.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Just make sure your Outrider doesn't die.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, because one of my... I did this twice. One of them went wrong with Outrider having died at Relic 9. So...
It'll be an exciting one. Let's see.
Here goes the bullshit.
Right. So,
I think.
first. Next.
Oh, that's nice calls and assists right there.
Is it really? I've had better.
Hey, anytime you get a call and assist, that's cash money for as I'm concerned with this
probably
guy.
fair. Call you here. Nope, nothing out of on. Honestly, meets expectations. I think. Yep. Still nothing from Han. No assists so far. Let the record show. Completely ceremonial fucking role of Han Solo. Hey, you did something. I'm so proud.
It exists. It's
Fucking
real.
You worked really hard. You did a great job.
Have no reinforcements. We just keep pushing here. Best move, I think. Good. Lots of assists. Liking that. You're out there. No. supposed to just hit the guy with the finish him? Just hit him. Wow. Yeah, we're actually there. We're already at ult.
Yeah, just...
Do you mind? Yeah, thank you. Okay.
That tracks.
It really does.
Just straight up get fucked.
Okay, 77 there.
Yes, that should bring you some breathing room, hopefully.
So 226 minus 77 divided by 2. 74.5 on the next two.
Well, 75 or 76, 74 works too.
Oh. All right. It was these three. And then Plo. Yeah?
Yep.
Do you really need Plo? Look up if you can live without Plo.
There wasn't one without him, I think.
No, it was
There wasn't one without him.
Okay, I guess.
And I think you do need Plo because once that defender comes in and stuff, you're going to need to start.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll just all in here on Scythe and see what we. All of these. Desperate. So you win hell.
Tasnix, your Tauntaun will freeze by the first mark.
And we'll see you in hell. Yeah. All right. Just basic here, I think. There's no stun to speak of. Although there is restoring protection here. It might be worthwhile from a banner's that there's some.
Vader.
What? Target him?
Yeah, target him. Do AoE.
Or I would just stay.
No, AoE. Yeah.
Hey, Sweetness, what you doing? Jesus. Oh. Where's the real tie? There's the real tie. That's the guy that's got to go. That's not good. All right. No target locks to exploit that. Fog. Okay.
Oh God.
No sweep, no nothing. That was us taking the extra effort to hide him too. That's pretty fucked, man. That's the fight. That was the regular tie with no buffs up from Scythe. Scythe never got to go. Pretty cracked, man. Finish him?
Well, I guess that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I think that is all she wrote. About that. Meter looks bad if I push. Oh wait, if I push this, it's about to go anywhere. But I don't want them to hit anybody that. So, fine. Let us assume that there's marriage there. Oh, look at you! Thanks, coming up. I mean, for all our hard effort, getting randomed out feels bad, but at worse. Yeah, I mean, well, obviously without him, the fight would have been done ages ago, centuries ago, had we actually had Anakin, so it's fine. What a damn shame. All right, GG to Sasha off that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about A shocking amount
Solo.
of damage from that tie.
Solo. Chimera Solo.
Chimera
Let's see
Solo
it.
for the win. Yes, that'll get us done.
Chimera Solo Nigo. Sorry, Hamster start. Let's see it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I can't
I don't.
help you with that.
Let's see here. Hold on. Minus 17. Yeah, I'd need to score an 82 there, but that's not going to happen.
All right, let's take the 79. Just move on.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we'll end up losing Houndstooth there if we try. So we'll fight this one out with dignity.
With honor and dignity.
Against Negotiator, you do? I guess you'd want the Houndstooth. You'd have to mind that up with the.
Yeah, you only need 4, I think, for this, right?
Yes. Let's test the thought.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Tess, I got hosed on ships today too and ended up tying.
I mean,
If it makes
I'll
you feel
take it.
better, I went 9-0, so I don't know. It's not any comfort.
that does less for me than you might otherwise think, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think it would have done anything, so it's ideal.
Yeah.
The fact that I did anything is a bit interesting. Still. That do be the ways. The plus side, now you can go play Conquest.
It's true. Do have conquested. Let's.
That is, I go sleep. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good night, Shay. Thanks for sticking with me.
Love the calls and assists with this stuff.
Yeah. We get a heal if we ult? Forget.
I think so, right? Because it stuns the ship and it.
Let's find out.
It's really earned in Aphra.
Did a little something. What do we got for the trouble? So, let's see. Would we have won that? Yeah, if we got the 74,
If you'd gotten
I think we would have had that. So I mean, entirely outside of our power, guys. Let's think about this. JMK, if I had an auto there at the end, I would have had probably another 2 banners. Are there any other banners I really just...
I don't really see
What was that, a
it.
63 there with
66, I think you got on that.
the 66? Oh.
Yeah, so if you did got. Yeah.
Oh, that's how it breaks down, man. Good one. Well, first of all, as always, GG to Sashaisha. Almost had you today, but the dice weren't there for me. Really clever move with the Pirate King. We'll talk about that here. I covered my defense in full at the start of the stream. He cleared me before all this began, so check that out. Full prot recovery on Kill Argots. Okay, yeah, this wasn't the fight that would have cost me, but the death mark is full prot recovery. Well, it didn't full prot recovery from him, but we healed him at the end. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about this. Bottom front. So against Rey, Swolo, and Cal, we used EP, MaraJ, Starkiller. Carefully, 57 banners. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Boushh, JMK, Cat, Mace, 55. Could have been a 57. Aphra, BT1, Jango. We used Nass, Jar Jar, Tarples for 57. Against Traya, Nihilus, Savage was JML, Jedi Cal, JKR for 56. And against Malgus, Malak, BSF was Sith Eternal Solo for 57. In the back, against Sith Eternal, Red, and Crew, we used Wampa, Solo, 58 banners. Against BKM, Paz, Grogu, with the Rolocron, Traya, Nihilus, Savage, 57. Against Ahsoka, Ezra, General Syndulla was Leia, Drogan, R2, Prod up level 3, Stun level 6, 56 banners. Against Lord Vader, Appo, CX2 was Maz, Brutus, and Quig for 55. And against Maz Kicks, Vane was Reva, Grand Inquisitor, and Seventh Sister for 56. We rotated that one in. All right, up top side against Jedi Master Mace, Depa, and Temple Guard. First time this season running Tarkin DCT Scorch, got a 56. Nice. Against Saw, Luth, and CRex, that was... What was that? That was Lord Vader, Appo, CX2, 57. We really had to finesse that one to earn that banner, I'll tell you what. Balin Shin Marok was Bane set with the Darth Vader crown, 57 banners. Against Ithano, Hondo, and Nest was Malgus, Malak, and DR for 53. So yeah, that's another place where I could have saved a couple banners. Fair. I guess if I had to do it all over again, would I have run it without DR? I don't know. I think what's really important is if I was going to do that again, is to not use Darth Revan's AoE until just after Ithano does his AoE. Now you could say that maybe it was just straight up a good idea to go and knock out Ithano immediately. That's probably a smart way to go about it. Because you have to kill him twice. You're not saving yourself trouble by waiting. I thought it was a better move to focus Hondo, because we've all seen Hondo, especially with this Kron, just brap out a non-tank. So I was worried for that. Regardless, 53. And then here against Hondo, Silvo, and Quiggold. So this is the long text level 6 ramping that offense off Quig, man. We had Slacker just get brapped out. Definitely well before he had one stack of ultimate charge. Nothing we could have done to save him there. The fix for this would be having Dre. Because I went Slacker, Hux, FOSF. So Dre is about 30% better win rate. It's like 50% win rate with the filter that I used for Slacker if you're going in with Hux, and about 80-something, low 80s% if you have Dre. Fair enough. That one we had to 3-shot. So yeah, we had to withdraw on Slacker, went in with Cere, Malicos, Maul, and took out Silvo. And then with BKM, Bam, Grogu, finished Hondo and Quiggold. Grand total of 24 banners. Rough work. All right, and then here in the back, so we went into fleets, down 7 banners. We managed to pull like a 68 or something out of Sasha in our own fleet, and he had 2 other solid clears besides. But the point is we went in this such that if I got, what was it? 74, 76, something like that. 74, 74, 77. If I did that, right, I would have tied and I would have won. I got the 74 in Executor versus Negotiator. I got the 77 doing the 3-man profundity against Home 1. And then we took in Negotiator against Executrix. It was the option that we have left here. And, yeah, like if I had cheesed, I think I would have never had this opportunity to get these banners back. But we went in with Executor, and we blew out Scythe before we got to do a Dispel. So there were no stacks of that buff on any of the Empire allies. We got through the first few turns. I want to say this is all before we managed to call out Plo Koon. Anakin got focused down. And this is with us taking the care to heal him back up with Marauder, restore that little bit of health and protection that he had lost. Interceptor came in and cleansed, a whole bunch of stuff. But what actually did the killing blow to Anakin was just a basic from the regular TIE fighter, who, again, was not buffed up in any way. Just smacked the shit out of Anakin, and that was just before we could have brought in Plo Koon. You might say the only thing I could have done differently was use Unending Loyalty from Negotiator on Anakin, like as a precaution. But that means that Scythe would have gone, been able to dispel us, buffed up the whole team, and I think that's just a different problem. So the AI would have definitely focused Anakin regardless, but I'd like to think we got a little unlucky. And if we hadn't had Anakin die, I think we would have pulled it out. But such as it is, the chips landed where they did. And again, GG to Sashaisha. We'll see you again real soon, buddy. And well done. Congratulations. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so Dagger's doing a Conquest and Chill stream, kind of my style, and we can raid you guys on in there and keep the conversation going. Ranger, you're welcome to join me over there if you want to hanging out. I don't know what you've got going here, going into the...
I've got about 30 minutes of time before I have to go do some things, so I can chill out for a little bit. I'll give Dagger a hard time. Talking.
Dagger, if you're listening to us, send Ranger access to your server, and we'll be on over.
I've got access. Yeah, perfect. He made sure remember the last time. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, guys. The payout hit is expected. Yeah, man, we were doing well. We were really doing well. Yeah, Argots, you said doing that death mark was gonna restore the protection on punishing one. Good to remember. I've got to learn those mechanics. But we did restore the protection with the Executor third anyway, right? So I don't think that was necessary. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to raid out. First, if you want to be in touch over the season, you want to find out when I'm going live for anything during the off week, that's the place to catch me, right there on... it's not just punishing one. Everybody gets topped off. Okay, nice, Argots. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's really good to know. Negotiator, but I like that. All right, if you're watching me here live, then you already know I'm at twitch.tv/Tassinix. You can, of course, also catch me at my YouTube where I simulcast. That is Tassinix Gaming. If you haven't been there before, check it out. Whole bunch of Swugger-related content that you may be interested in. Stuff like the GAC Omicron tier list, the how-to mod guide series, building up your mod collection, how-to mod individual characters and factions that you guys have asked about, and it's a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sashaisha, and Fatal, where we break down, the last week in the thereabouts of the top 100 of Kyber 1. We'll talk about how we dealt with the meta matchups of the week, our favorite attacks and defenses that we saw, our lessons learned for the week to come, and anything else we think that's worth sharing with you. That show is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch an episode, check the description. There is a link that you can use to plug it into your preferred podcast program and follow us that way. Aside from that, anything you enjoy over there on YouTube, please hit like. Hit subscribe to the channel if you want to support me. That really is appreciated. Best way to do it. And of course, if you really like what I'm doing here and you want to go above and beyond the call of duty to support the stream, there are a few ways to do so. I have a Cash App that is $Tassinix. I have a PayPal, which is tassinix@gmail.com. And if you're interested in getting enhanced scouting power for yourself, early access to my content, including Plotting and Scheming, and some other benefits besides, you may be interested in checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at the VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That's coming out to our general audience Friday mornings at 8 a.m. The patrons get it as early as Monday or Tuesday night, depending on the board, giving you that early edge for the first round of the week. In addition, I will occasionally make a Patreon exclusive that you guys will have at least a month ahead of the general public. I've got a, private text and voice chat for patrons on Discord where I'm usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Anja, Boba Iza, Deadpool Kyle 28, JJ's Productions, Jobin 4527, Miasmal, Mus Ross, Raise Malbus, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog 47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Squeens 14, and White Wolf. Moving on up to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon access to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. OmegaBot's a tool that I use at the start of all of my Grand Arena streams, giving you those graphs showing your opponent's offensive and defensive tendencies. Anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of that report with links that you can click, going right back into swugga.gg or Insight with data pre-sorted. This helps you save more time. Alternatively, you might go for the Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is your #1 tool for mass mob management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your Grand Arena, TW, Raid, Grand Arena, whatever, all your different types of mods. You can, use the powerful automation feature like TJ and Fatal do to comprehensively remod your roster, help out your guild in TW, slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, a whole bunch of cool stuff baked in. No wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Aussie Mike, Darth Salea, Esh Satnakam, JJ's Dad, Now For Me, Mr. Tony, Shake23501, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, Supermard, Troublefingers, and Zoltre. At VIP Access Premium, this is $15 a month for the Double Bot Bundle. So Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils, all under one subscription. Just going out and buying the bots anywhere else costs the same as this bundle, which is why so many of my patrons say this is one of the best values in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Bjorn, Big Ninja, Calidus Invictus, Depressed Wampa, Duckstab, Darthlink, General Milan, Ibenek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Hills, Loon, Quig, Rawling, Saldag, Sir Boss, Sophus, Sprizzle, The Lost Womprat, Trevor Boy Gaming, and Wilco. At the top of the list, in Jester's Club Elite, first, the one and only Nomad's Reaper. This madman pops into stream time to time and drops hundreds of subs and thousands of biddies, set many hype train records by himself. Thank you so much for all of the generous support. And next up is Pills, the most recent member of the Club Elite, who has graced us recently, popping in, dropping quite seriously, dozens and up to and over 100 subs at once, carrying hype trains mostly by himself, in the proud tradition of. So again, thank you, Pills, for all the support. Special thanks first to Womprat, Lost Womprat, one of my patrons who's gone above and beyond the call of duty, helping me out with my stream deck and my OBS in the background, just keeping things optimized, keeping things flowing. So thank you so much for all that help, man. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, whether that's bringing me a drink, or something to eat during stream, or just keeping our daughter from tearing the house apart while I'm trying to be the very best like no one ever was at a phone game. And again, to my co-hosts from Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sashaisha, and Fatal. Gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure and a privilege to record our show together. Every week I learn from you guys. Hopefully the feeling is occasionally mutual, but regardless, it's not about us. It's about our community that learns from the show. We get a lot of responses, DMs, comments saying that people picked up something that was useful to them. And that's what it's about, right, guys? The show's about actionable intelligence for Grand Arena, and you guys bring so much value to the show every week. Thank you so much for being on it, despite the busy demands of work and family. Wouldn't change a thing. All right, let's make over to the main scene and get you guys on out of here. We'll go on over and see Dagger, yeah? Here on YouTube, is he simulcasting? Go see him.
No, I don't know.
Let's find out.
You said Pillsy.
Doesn't look like it. Womprat's on, though, so we'll send you guys over to Womprat, the Lost Wamp, the very same that I just mentioned. Good dude. Looks like he's doing Conquest as well over there. So YouTube folks, have a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, I'll be around on Discord if you're looking for me. All right. As far as what we're doing here on Twitch, raid out. Category. There's our Dagger. All right, starting up the raid. Guys, it's been a fun season. I want to say in the end I'm 5-4. So we definitely had a tougher season. You know, some of these things are, I'd say at least one loss of mine this season was just out of a desire to try something new. Some of these things are just numbers, you know, a couple banners here and there, times RNG. That Anakin thing is vexing. That sucks. But regardless, thank you all so much for tuning in this season. Really a pleasure to have you guys. And yeah, until next time, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.